Hi, Hiram here. While I'm waiting for that Jetboil cup to cool off from the last test, I thought I'd do a quick question and answer here. These are answers to questions that I get more than 2 or 3 times. I figured I'll just do them like this. I've been asked, what thermometer do I use? This is a True Temp. It's a count up, count down, and it has a probe that reads the temperature. I'm going to set this for 8 minutes now. And I got this at Target, or not Target, yeah, Target, I think for $16. I also found an identical one, just like it, that's identical, at Goodwill for, I think, $3.75. So I have 2 of them that I can use. But anyway, there's a lot of these at Walmart's and all of them. They're nothing really special. It's just a probe thermometer. Had questions about the neck knife that I mentioned in the other one. This was a neck knife that I just got to put onto my survival necklace. Got it from eBay. Basically, it's just a flat blade knife with paracord for a handle. Pretty heavy, stainless steel. Also came with a striker. And there's a groove on the knife to use, but it grinds up the flint too much. So I cut down a hacksaw blade. But I cut it longer. Normally when you see these, they're only about maybe this long. But I figured cut it long and I can use it as a saw out in the field. Just fits into the back. Saw goes on, or the knife goes on top of that. The ferro rod and my P38 that I put on everything. So that's my neck knife. I was replacing some other stuff. I used to have this as my neck knife with a container, but so that's that. I was asked, does the Trangia give off soot? This is the pot this is my standard pot 1. This is burned several times on there and hardly any soot. Now I had to fix this pot. When I took off for the summer, I must have left some water in the bottom of the pot, and there was something in it that ate through the pot. So I drilled it out, put a rivet in, and now I just use that. I don't use that for cooking anymore, just for boiling water for the tests. Let's see, what else? What are the weights of the standard pot? This is like I said, this is my standard pot 1. It's aluminum. It's 5 inches in diameter, about 4 1/4 inches tall. The weight with the lid is 139 grams, or 4.9 ounces, or 0.306 pounds. Now I'll put this stuff in the text area. The weight without the lid, just the pot itself with the handle, is 110 grams, or 3.85 ounces, or 0.242 pounds. And they wanted the weight of the Heineken pot. This is one of them. The lid comes with it. It has a magnet on it and a hole for the temperature probe. The pot with the lid and the magnet, it's 24 fluid ounces, is 34 grams, or 1.15 ounces, or 0.074 pounds. The weight without the lid, just the pot itself, is 28 grams, 0.95 ounces, or 0.060 pounds. Let's see, what's next? How does the P38 compare to that big can opener? This is a can opener that I got 2 of them from a friend of mine. I think they're the Kuglins. I'm not sure, but I've never used it. So I have a couple of cans here. Just see what it's like. Basically, it has a bottle opener and a can opener and a little thumb thing here to put your finger in. You just set it over the edge of a pot, the edge of a can. Now, it's never been used. Huh? It works pretty cool. Works fairly nice. It does have a place to put your finger in for added leverage. So, it cuts cans. Now here I have a brand new P38. You can tell they're new usually because when you go to unfold them, they're a little tough. Yeah. Boy, is it ever. When all else fails, get a tool. Wow, I'm not kidding. Heck with that one. Always use it before you go in the field with it. Let me use this P38. This has been used once or twice, but it's still a little stiff. Again, it just goes on the can. I don't have the leverage that I had with that big one, but as you can see, it opens up the can. Maybe takes a little more effort, but it does open the cans. Now the thing you're paying for is, which one would you rather stash away on your person? I imagine this is probably good in a campsite, or maybe in your pack, or in your car. But I prefer to carry this one, if you can get it open. Have to put that in a vise and make sure. They're making them tighter today. So, that's a little Q&A. I see by the clock on the wall I'm just about out of time. So, I look forward to your comments, your questions, remarks, helpful suggestions. And as always, watch for Max the dog. Bye now.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you until we meet.